live stream. That's okay. The way things go, I'll be late for my own funeral. There's Bitten Kitten. She came to see us. So we work on a 369 system here. Nobody's here in 3 minutes, I cut it off. Nobody's here. Someone's here in 3 minutes, but don't post or say hi in 6 minutes. Cut it off. 9 minutes is like just the, I don't know, the fail safe. So we had a great live stream last night. New friends were met. And I hope to keep that up. So, that was Mephisto's throne, but Shockwave looks so good in it. So I think it's now his throne. We're going to look at some more action figures. You know, ask me what you want to see, and we'll do it. Just so everybody knows, this live stream is sponsored by beer and cigarettes. A little bit of 420 as well. I don't know if the YouTube algorithm will ding me for that. So, no, like I said, yesterday was so successful. That might have been a fluke. And that's okay. You know, things happen. I realize that. So, there's Megatron with Doctor Doom. And Cad Bane. There's a custom Maestro. We get into this Spider-Man bin. There's a custom 6-armed Spider-Man. There is an Agent Venom, which was Flash Thompson. We move on to the Avengers. I don't think there's any Avengers. Some G.I. Joe. More G.I. Joe. There are space figures. More, galactic. The Guardians of the Galaxy are in there. There is a Guardian from the Shi'ar. There is the Silver Surfer. We have Jabba the Hutt, a very new addition to my collection. Hey, we got 2 people here. Come tell me hi. I think that's just random stuff. Oh no, that's my alternate reality Avengers. We have the heroes of DC in there. There are Origami Girl in Gaming. Hey, Hook the Wild, Pizza the Hut. I swear to God, I have another Jabba that I'm going to customize into Pizza the Hut. Which is really funny because the Spaceballs 2 movie's coming out. I do not have Goku. I'm very sorry. I'm doing really good, Origami. And I'm going to tell you, I have a lot of anxiety, so when I do these, sometimes I'm a little intoxicated. Or, 420. Not to hurt anybody. I'm not going to, not going to argue with anybody about it. Hook the Wild. I don't have any Power Rangers. I'll tell you what I have in these bins. No Naruto either. I have Marvel, DC, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, lots of Star Wars, and a few little extra things. Like I got a couple of Transformer Red figures in there. I've got the NECA King Kong. I'm gonna ask everybody, if you're watching this video, you're enjoying it, please give me a subscription. I follow everybody back. Sham, no Donald Duck either. But yeah, tell me what you want to see. Oh my God, do I have Darth Vader? I do countdown lists on my channel, and I actually have to exclude Darth Vader sometimes. because he comes in number one on everything. So this is, yes, this is the Return of the Jedi Vader with the removable helmet. He also comes with a swappable hand. Thank you very much, Origami. Will you do me a favor? Will you leave me a comment on one of my other videos so then I can subscribe back? Oh, trying to think where the other Darth Vaders are. You know, I don't know if you count Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader. This is a new figure. I love this figure. It's, I had a figure that wasn't as articulated. It was from the Clone Wars. Thank you very much, Origami. Man, it's... I love doing live streams now. So it's, yeah, so it's, let me see if I can find the hand that you swap on Vader. You know, it's, I went through a lot of stuff. I've still got a ton of stuff to go through. You know, it's, I was doing some trades. There's going to be some, opening videos. It's just lightsaber helps, lightsabers. Let's see if I put it in here. I did not. So, I will point out, my Cobb Vanth lost a head. Hey, Max. I've got to glue that on. I don't know where the head is. It's in this bin somewhere. You know, we're going to put Vader's helmet back on. I wish I had a picture. I did a couple of custom Vaders for commissions long ago. Origami, thank you. You know what? I can't believe any females watch my content. Not that, you know, not that it's gross or disgusting. It's, I wouldn't watch my content, to be serious. Although I would, you know, I think I'm entertaining enough. Let me see, I'm trying to think. There may be some more Vaders. We will leave Return of the Jedi Vader out, but we will seal this back up. I love talking toys. So it's, you know, I have really one hobby, and it's, well, toys and comics. So, you know, it's, nobody believes me when I tell them I'm married because, you know, it's all toys and comics. I very luckily met a woman that, realized that wasn't a bad thing. Oh my God, Batman. I'll tell you what, I will, if you followed another video and I can follow you, I will show you all the Spin Master Batman I have. Awesome, awesome. Origami, I will, do a special video just for you. I'll send it out for you. You know, it's, my goal for the end of, 2025 is to get 200 subscribers on this channel. I've got 188. So anyone that likes, subscribes, awesome. Share the videos, man. It's all right. So excuse me. This is the new Hope Vader, because he kind of has the cloth going over his armor. Well, I'll tell you what, Origami Girl, I'm going to, I'll make a special video of Batman for you. I'll subscribe, and I will give you a shout out. I don't know if that's going to mean anything, but I certainly will, you know? All right, so then we have, this is more of an Empire Strikes Back Vader. You know, I do a lot of countdowns. I actually left a countdown of 20 figures that I like earlier, and I had to exclude anything Darth, mainly because Vader comes in number one. Vader and Revan, who's undoubtedly my favorite Star Wars character. It's oh, you're so welcome. It's I'm a small creator. I'm doing this out of love for the hobby, out of fun. I want, you know, we've kind of got a really nice community here. Sometimes you get the odd asshole, but it's I've been in the toy community, not, before it was even a thing online. It's I went from collecting GI Joes in '94 right into the Toy Biz X-Men. I never really got any of the Power of the Force figures. They were Star Wars around 2002, 2003. I've got a lot of Star Wars stuff now. I work. If anybody has the missile for this Boba Fett, my dumbass lost it. My favorite character, Darth Revan. It's there's so much lore and everything built around him. I played Knights of the Old Republic before I got back into, I was never really into Star Wars. I had a lot of the original figures back in the 80s. I am an old man. So, it's and then I played Knights of the Old Republic, and the story blew my mind. And then there's so much lore built up over Darth Revan over the years. I have a playlist that's Star Wars, and there's a lot of Revan stuff in there. So, no, I'm not into Funko Pops. I bought some for somebody else, and I never pulled. The only Funko thing that I have, and I can't see it right now, is I bought a Funko TARDIS that works with my 3 3/4 stuff. Because please don't ask me to find it, but I've got some Doctor Who figures. I'm a huge Whovian. Even though I haven't seen the latest series and the one before that, I'm trying to get through it. It's Christopher Eccleston was amazing in Doctor Who. Yeah, so what's your favorite figure, Origami Girl? Funko Pop, anything. We have some Halo figures there. Again, this is kind of the Sith negative kind of bad Force users. I will show you this. This is a Darth Maul. It came in the Evolution of the Sith. Darth Nihilus was in there, which is... Oh. He's handy. No, that's... Never mind. That's Kylo Ren. I apologize. I don't have Darth Nihilus. Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Deadpool. I've made a few custom Spider-Man. Hey, Konika? Am I pronouncing that right? I'm sorry if I'm not. Yeah, no, it's, let me find my Spider-Man bin. Here we go. This is, the Scarlet Spider, the recent Scarlet Spider. Okay, okay, good. I don't like mispronouncing names. So this came out, around Homecoming. Then I have, this is an Epic Heroes Spider-Man. No clue if there's any kind of comic thing or anything. We have an Agent Venom, which is a custom. This is made out of G.I. Joe parts. I kind of need to touch it up a little bit. But, I do have a thing that plugs in the back for the tendrils. I can never find that. But, yeah, it's, This was the first Marvel Universe figure I bought. We have the Scarlet Spider. Not a bad figure. Origami, you know, it's... nothing is stopping you except you, you know. It's these are still available. I don't know if you have a local comic book store. I go on about my comic book store a lot. It's I go to a place called Giant Robot Comics. Vrox, how you doing? This is the custom 6-arm Spider-Man. I do need to fill in some paint. Did I pronounce that right, Vrox? I'm sorry if I didn't. Please let me know. I read everything phonetically, but I try not to. This is a custom Uncanny Spider-Man. I haven't put the black lines on it, but not my. I have arthritis in my hands, so my hands aren't that steady sometimes. That's the Epic series. I wish you could, Vrox. I'm not monetized. I could probably get you a PayPal you could send it to. This is kind of a mismatch of Epic Heroes Miles. All right, leave me a like and I'll send you the link. You know, it's I think it's Amy Wall at giantrobotcomics.com is the PayPal. So this is like a Venomized Miles Morales. This is through the Epic Hero series. That's a Spider Carnage. Get trolled F. That's alright. You offered something, you don't want to send it. That's all good. Don't worry about it. So, there is a Ghost Spider origami. We'll talk later. Send me your address. I'll send you a Ghost Spider. I do have a second. Vrox is an idiot. Vrox came into troll. So, you know, that happens quite a bit. You know, it's I'm not worried about it. I'm used to it. You know, it's the comments that I have to delete on my videos are insane. And I don't mind that because, you know, that just goes with being a YouTuber sometimes. And we all live. So there's another Spider-Man. This is a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that I guess is kind of expensive now. I've had people offer me money for this, but I don't want to sell it because then I wouldn't have it. We have Spider-Man 2099. Oh my god, Origami Girl. That's a custom Spider-Ham. This was made out of a Mega Bloks Ninja Turtle. I mentioned I have no confidence in my painting. I don't do too bad sometimes, but you know, you just gotta kind of ignore the haters, right? It's like, don't get me wrong, I control as well as anybody else, but I don't take it personally because, you know, at the end of the day, it's just it's a faceless person online. Like, I'm looking at toys. I'm an old man. Yeah, you're allowed to laugh, but I'm allowed to ignore you. It's all good. Then we have the Steel Spider. That's what I call him. It's it came out. I think they switched the Marvel Universe to the Infinite. That's Spider-Man 2099. Big Time Spider-Man. Black Costume Spider-Man. Which is pretty much my favorite Spider-Man. I have a rocket that I made too. It's I don't know where that is, but this will give you an idea. It's 3 3/4, so it's significantly smaller. We have the Epic Series Iron Spider, Spider-Man Noir, regular Epic Series Spider-Man, then a custom painted Spider Shot. So Origami Girl, I ask you, would you prefer you and I talk over email? I'm not going to give you anything other than my email. You can message me and we can, we can discuss stuff. I think you're the only one here that's really saying anything. So, it's all good. Although we did have that guy ask for my PayPal and then say, "Oh, troll." It's like, holy Christ, at least, man, I've trolled people better than that. Lots of Spider-Man. Like I said, this is I'm pushing 50 and I've never not collected toys. I lost a lot of my vintage stuff in a fire, but I was okay, my wife was okay. I got all my animals out. So that is the most important thing. That's not a problem. It's look, I'm not I'm not here to look for anything. I'm not doing anything. Just saying, we can talk here. I'm totally cool with that. You left me a comment. We can talk there too. No problem. So, what else? Oh, Batman. I'm going to leave you a specific video just for you about Batman. And, I think the other what was it? Power Rangers? I don't have any of those. So, although, the comic store I go to, Giant Robot Comics in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, they ship, and the owner's really into Power Rangers. You can probably contact him. I think everybody should follow them because they do ship, and you will see the Batman video either today or tomorrow. And again, I'll tag you in this. I'll even say this is for Origami Girl and Gaming. I saw it, but I just realized you're a gaming channel because I've done a live stream of me playing Command and Conquer on the old PlayStation. But gaming and Lego are two things. I'm not really into it, but it mystifies me so much. It's and the Batman video will be on my channel. So, where you found me, it will be here. But yeah, I'm surprised there's no cats that have made an appearance. It's Monty's the main character on my channel. We just saw Bitten Kitten with the one white mitten. She almost I would love to see your stop motion videos. Honestly, that's something I would like to do, but I just haven't even tried. definitely upload it to your channel. If somebody doesn't like it, fuck them. You know, you're doing that for you. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You know, it's I do this channel because I like action figures. I had 10 subscribers for about 7 months. Still uploaded. You know, it's sometimes I upload 3 times a day. Sometimes I go about 6 days until I upload. No, you know, I don't have a schedule. I do it when I feel like it. So, only since we mentioned Doctor Doom earlier, there he is. He's in the bin with Bib Fortuna and Spin Master Lex Luthor. But yeah, you know, it's don't ever wait for somebody else's approval. It's always better to do what you want. Someone doesn't like it, that's their problem, not yours. You said about Wolverine. I've a custom painted Wolverine. Ugh. This was made out of oh my gosh, I do have Superman. Were you here yesterday? That is a custom painted Wolverine that was made out of a Moon Knight body. The hands, head, and lower legs were from a Wolverine figure. It's just more articulation. So, Superman. I don't have a whole lot of Superman. I just have like the Epic Heroes. We lost one, but there is a black costume Superman. We have that is a normal costume Superman. It's I do have one. It's oh, I see it. I can grab it, and then we'll take a look. We'll compare. So, oh, and I have a bootleg Superman. Thank you so much. You know, like I said, it's I totally try to promote every other video, like every small creator. The only way we're going to get bigger is if we we kind of work together. So this is the normal Spin Master Superman. This is like the shiny Superman. When Spin Master was releasing, you got different accessories for different figures. No, it's somebody asked to see Superman yesterday, and it just kind of like, hey, Gavin, and just kind of thought it was kind of ironic. So this is bootleg Superman. I got, they had these at the dollar store. The Spin Master's $10, roughly Canadian. And these were $2. So, kind of, I bought it because it was so ridiculous. I had a Joker and a Batman that kind of crumbled right out of the package. So, I don't have those to show you, but, you know, just you can definitely tell. So we'll put black costume Superman in there. I also have oh, I don't know if I can find it. Let me see if I can get it. It's this is the DC Tower of Power. This is where DC is. All right, I have the super rare golden Superman. It's not really rare. No, it doesn't sound weird, Origami Girl. I'm in my late 40s. I'm almost 50. You know, it's you know, if you want to follow my videos, that is awesome. We can definitely talk on YouTube. You know, it's I keep it pretty PG on YouTube. So, may I ask your age? But yeah, this is like the super rare gold Superman. All his accessories, they all kind of had the same accessories. This one had different ones because he's kind of Not, you can tell he's not really Superman. Between these two, his were all different colors. They were all different. Like that was again, super rare Superman. Oh my gosh, I remember being 17. Enjoy it when you can. So yeah, it's he had different accessories. There was one that came in a pack with Darkseid. Gavin, Alien Predator. I don't have any NECA, but I do have some Hiya stuff. Oh. We're just going to put the Superman on the side there. I don't know if you're familiar with Hiya. It's a kind of a higher end brand. Okay, I'll probably still be here, Ogami. These are in scale with 3 3/4 because they're supposed to be bigger. It's the details on these are amazing. Like, I'll show you some of the accessories after. I got some non-Alien Predator stuff. I got a whole one of those is full of Judge Dredd's, but it's there's the Alien Queen. That cost me more than I usually pay for an action figure. Like these are definitely higher end, but this had an alien tail that went through there. There are a few other specific Alien Predator he lost the fight accessories. I don't know any. Oh yeah, no, it's I only found these by accident. So it's never knew. They make some G.I. Joe ones, and I'm begging the comic store to order them, but he can't. But Origami, I'm glad you're back. It's like I said, there's a few in there. I want to show some accessories. It's the Predators come with stuff like that, which is really in scale with the 3 3/4. I've got a couple of those. It's the aliens came with some Predator skulls. Oh, that's from Leatherface. Let's see what else we have in here. The thing that they throw. I've got a couple of videos looking at them, closer. Oh my gosh, Origami Girl, I think we're gonna do a series just for you. So, all right, so I'm gonna put the lid back on there. Nope. Yeah, I'll fix that. Oh. We have the Joker Hiya figure that was from Injustice. Alright, so we have aliens. A few of these are NECA, actually. This one's NECA, but it's in the 3 3/4 scale. I'll tell you, I only have one NECA figure. I used to buy NECA back in the early, even the 2000s, even in the late 90s. I think NECA was a thing. They were gorgeous figures. They didn't have a lot of articulation, and at the time, they you would pose them, they would break. I do have a NECA figure now. I'll show you that after we look at the aliens. But it's again, I can't remember the series. I pick these up at any time I can. There's another NECA figure. They fits right in with the Hiya. It's all good, Landon. Photosynthesis. Let's just say he's photosynthesis. But, yeah, so we'll put those back in there. I gotta be careful because Monty likes to run off with figures. This is the only NECA figure that I really have. Okay, Origami, thank you for stopping in. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that comes in here, interacts. You left me a like, you left me a sub. You'll get the Batman video, and you'll probably get a Haya video a little bit after that. Thank you so much. So this is the only NECA figure that I have. It's King Kong. I actually have the package. It's not with me because of my limitations on space. But, all right, we'll see you again. Thank you. You know, excuse me. This has an alternate head, alternate hands. Like, this is a heavy figure. I could throw this at the cat, and the cat would jump. So, Landon, that's the only NECA figure I have, brother. I'm sorry. It's, this one is amazing, though. So, I was so tempted to, there was one that had more cell shading on it. There was a lot of orange and stuff. I wanted to buy that because, I can't remember the name of the character in Masters of the Universe, but, there was what's it called? A concept submitted, and it was a huge monkey, you know, to go along with the Big Jim stuff, like Zor and Battle Cat were. But they wanted to reuse this big monkey thing, and yeah, I would definitely like another one to paint. So, all right, friends. I don't like to leave these too long, but I'll tell you what, check out my videos. Thank you for everybody that's subscribed. I usually subscribe back. Well, no, I don't usually. I always do, as long as I can find out who it is. But, yeah. Thank you so much. I always post when I'm going to leave one. Might be the day of, but thank you so much. You know, I do this hobby out of love. Only reason I do it. And I appreciate every single one of you. All right, we'll talk again soon.